Welcome back, you guys, to Let's Play Danganronpa. Goodbye, Despair. And in the last episode, we finished up our investigation for the death of Byakuya, and now we're going to Monokuma Rock. Huh? Hey, what the heck is this mountain? When did it get here? Never mind that. How do they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? Mysteries of life. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right? Byakuya, we still need his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko?
Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I know! They probably ran away!
Oh, hell no! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged one back over here! I'm telling you, let me go! Hey, now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up! Hey, Fuyuhiko! What were you doing all this time? I keep trying to find the British accent, I can't do it very well. Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when suddenly I heard the fat bastard got killed. Who cares anyway about that anyways? You. How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we didn't want to, just to survive. Mihiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam? I am right here. Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to, and he's got the earring back. Yay! Huh? It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Please wait a second!
My, Monami, what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? And do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we even get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles. He mentioned something about a secret entrance. Was it a secret entrance? What the? Something's shaking?
This is dangerous! Everyone, please get down!
I am speechless. I don't know what to say to that!
Something came out?
Could be. He's telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura! Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear.
Ah! This is so suspicious!
Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyways. Like, not even remotely. There's no way we'll be able to find the killer. Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We don't have a choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it.
If that's everyone's decision, I think I'll follow you guys. If this were a video game, then I'll have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear this game.
Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I can do is stare upward intensely at the escalator carrying me. I'm confused as to what just happened. Like, the top just disappeared and then... I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm confused. And it's an elevator! An escalator that goes into an elevator. This is an elevator? I see, this entire rock is an elevator.
Once again, my Kuma don't like it places.
However, he's gone this far. Maybe something like this. I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chatter around in my head. I soon realized this is the sound of my teeth. All I could do is purse my lips tightly, as everyone else couldn't hear it. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad when this gets smaller and smaller and smaller. There we were, listening to an unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper, deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened. Oh my. Okay, welcome! This is the glass trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell is he thinking? Locking us up in a shitty looking place like this? Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole! Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Yeah, looks like everyone else knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma order, we walk towards our seats that have been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. And as we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Oh, this is neato. The person who did this is one of us? Oh. I can't believe it. No way can I believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because this is our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes. I'm gonna pause a moment after saving this, because I not only gotta set my skills and everything. I don't think I got any skills yet. I forgot to look. I'm gonna have to prepare that, but I also gotta open my window because I am hot. Okay. Alright guys, I think I'm prepared. We're ready for the class trial? Yes. Trial, all rise! Oh boy. Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial, which is probably good if you guys are just tuning into this for the first time. During class trial, you present the arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, only the Blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the person who will earn the right to leave the island. Such a cruel rule! Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us? Most definitely! There is no doubt the Blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is going to be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favorism and prejudice. I'm not much as much as I hate Monami, of course. You hate me that much? Now let's begin. You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do? No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists. Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone's a fucking suspect. Yeah, you're really trying to say that you're not the killer, right? No shit, you guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me. What, huh? What does that mean? Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh? Most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then let's start with that mystery.
The reason Byakuya's body was discovered under the table in the dining hall. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial is finally started. From this point on, I'll provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all your students will speak one after another without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of the truth bullets you find during your investigation, the only one relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. using the left stick to move the reticle, and then fire with the strike. Okay, so it's not much different than it was before. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose the truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you notice the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Okay, so what do we got first? Argument. Oh, already starting with 3. Stand under the table, gaps in the floorboard, and knife. Okay, let's read through remember, Kelly, read through them all.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was discovered under the table, at the very back of the dining hall. After the killer, he probably moved the body there. No, it was bloodstains under the table. Okay.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
He's just so strange. Yeah. Okay, there's 3 choices, but only one of them is right. Okay, so in a place like that, his body was under the table, back to the dining hall. After the killer murdered Byakuya, they denied. Well, at least they're starting easy, giving me 1 choice instead of 3. They must figure, hey, you're moving in. Start easy. No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was not a sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point. And I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I'll respond better to praise, you know. But if the killer didn't move the body, then why was it under the table? Byakuya was probably killed under the table. What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown. That's when he was killed. Then shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why'd he go under the table? Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always such a big jokester. The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table. It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he dived under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table is connected to what Byakuya was doing at the party is probably... a murder threat? Has to be this, right? Oh. Oh, Kellyanne just made the first wrong choice of the game. Oops. Let's get to what Byakuya was doing at the party then. Probably. What would it have been? Would it have been the Duralumin case? Oh god, what the frick? This should not be this hard! Okay, fine. What is the problem? It's connected to what Byakuya was doing at the party. That was probably... Wouldn't it have been the Duralumin case then? I don't know. Wow, this is weird. I'm confused. I don't really know. Mikan, you're tearing my heart out, girl. I am lost as frick. Knife? What?! I think that's bullshit, but okay. It probably had something to do with the knife we found on the table. Mikan's tearing my heart out.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that was obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Yaki probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table. He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice there was a knife under the table? If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it. He would probably have done something before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife from under the table.
No, that's not possible. What? You seem rather confident about that. Of course, I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will be only one lie or contradiction in a debate at a time, meaning there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with a true bullet, not only will your failure repeat what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail, so please be extra careful. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding on. Oh, so that's back. Okay. Use it whenever you feel the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume focus gauge, so be careful. Then press the upstream button to review controls. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I wonder what my choices. Oh my god, they're just throwing shit at me now. Okay, what's up?
I am sure Byakuya had ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hands must have seen the killer take the knife. But it was super pitch black.
It was so dark, I get the feeling it is going to be. Yeah, you couldn't see. Nope, that's wrong. It's the night vision goggles. Good for me. Alright. No, Byakuya was probably the one who was able to see in the dark. Why do you say that? He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening. So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who would use those night vision goggles? Yeah, that seems to be the case. What?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously, the killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
What? Were you surprised by me here? Yeah! Just between me and you, I was also surprised. Bullshit. Just kidding. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. Oh, this is new. In this mode, you'll have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak points, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, diagonally, or sideways. And based on that, you can skew the debate to move to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number shows the sharpness of your counter's display. This number of times you can cut the remarks during one round of debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means a conversation will develop. If this happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut the remarks that contain those weak spots. Instead, they'll skew the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with... Okay, I'm confused. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth bullet, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What is a truth blade? I am terribly sorry, it appears there's been a delay in contacting you. Make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long... Wow, this person doesn't pick. Well, truth bullets are called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any changes in your handbook menu. The other name changed, but don't you think the change in feeling is important? What the fuck is going on? Okay, let's see how this works. Full showdown. Okay. Okay, that was easy. Where's your proof the killer used them? Because they used the night vision goggles. They could have been. Oh, frick. Wait. Oh, frick. Oh, I keep doing this wrong. Oh, frick. Damn it, I was overcome. She's going back to the original time. Oh! Okay. It's common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. Okay. What was your proof the killer used them? Okay, it's the Duralumin case. So, the goggles were the killer bought them. Found a hole in your argument. Byakuya brought those night vision goggles. I need to refute Mihiru's claim with evidence. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. I'm in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So, killer. Oh. Yeah, okay, I got it now. Oh, that's gonna be weird. Okay. I mean, in reality, what happened? So, those goggles were playing advance the killer. Okay, I get it now. No, Byakuya was definitely one that brought those night vision goggles. I'm sorry, I had to be quieter because I was confused. I got it now. Definitely, but why? Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party. We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles. Which we can assume the night vision goggles were kept inside the Duralumin case as well. Wahoo! I said assume! Ibuki never used such clever language. Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place. I see. When you put it like that, makes sense. Then the knife was inside the case too? If there was night vision goggles inside, wouldn't it be weird for the knife to be in there too? It would be weird. Am I weird? I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish. Ew, you telling it that in a perverted way! The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. It was the duct tape! Duct tape! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table. Oh, so that's when we found the duct tape there. Though Byakuya was thorough, even he could have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of a table. This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring self-defense kit, but he has night vision goggles in the case too. That's true. He went above and beyond a little cautious. Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much. He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder. Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be he was also in possession of the all-seeing eye? You think so too, right, Hajime? Totally ignore him. That's right. Byakuya had known the possibility of the murder would occur. This time, it is because of the murder threat. Yes. I love his little hair wiggles. Everyone, can you please take a look at this? Be careful, the first murder will happen tonight. Someone definitely will kill someone. Ooh. Hey, what the hell is this? Hajime and I found in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him. So, who's the someone? Besides, nobody besides Monokuma writes such a dumb, threatening letter like that. Wasn't me. Are you sure? The only lie I tell are friendly lies. Those are still lies! It doesn't matter who wrote it. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter? He probably decided to throw the party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he decided he could create another situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in the situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have just been a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate. He should have told us he received the threatening letter. If he had, he would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too. Oh, we would have panicked, excuse me. So, has anyone else tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. His strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing. Ugh, screw that noise! Who the hell wrote the letter? Well, obviously, the killer. The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya? Huh, enough already. Show yourself, you coward.
If they're willing to come forward, they never would commit murder in the first place.
Still, I can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. If the murderer had taken the goggles with them and when they took the knife, how did Byakuya see them? If the knife bore some kind of mark, it would have been difficult to see it. Try this again. Even if the knife did bore some kind of mark, it would have been difficult to see in the dark. No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this, the killer was able to get away with the knife. It was the glowing paint. Byakuya Tokame. Oh my gosh. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to see the knife even in the dark. Actually, the knife we found on the table and the duct tape under the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was already going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as the mark. Which means whoever set the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Pekoyama. No, it's not. Peko killed poor Byakuya. What? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not. How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout. Tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? No, it was not. This debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call these weak spots, you now see argue spots. The blue-colored weak spots will be called agree. Oh, jeez, they're adding more! I can't deal with this. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing with the person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullet that proves the person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become logically sound agreement. It's a little hot in here. Actually, it freaking is. My computer and everything is on, and there's no air conditioning here. I am dying. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the options button, you get new controls. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. Make your argument. Nekomaru's Terra's Chiaki's. It's gonna be Nekomaru's, isn't it? I have a feeling, since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time. That's impossible.
Why? Why is that impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Even before the blackout. Vincent. Was I right? Okay, I was right. Cool. No, I think Peko is telling the truth. Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko. It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi. Because she was in the back. Oh, honey. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. It's true, someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. It was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered. And the person who was in the bathroom the whole time was actually... Everyone besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see, so there's no way anybody could have been locked in themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I I guess that would be true. You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier. There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive. If she locked herself in the bathroom for long, there's no doubt it... Oh my god. It's shit. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit. Oh, dude. You have like no, like... Oh my god, you're disgusting. Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room? I'm sorry. Well, he is the ultimate team manager. I mean, he probably was raised in a locker room. It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else? Don't worry, the smell wasn't... Oh, fuck you, bro! I said it's fine. But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something? As soon as I stepped in the office, I felt a really sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred. How'd it feel to do business in the dark? Oh, you guys are all gross! Poor girl. Seriously, stop it. But still, your stomach pain, was it really just a coincidence? Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating. Hey, I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element. Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by a coincidence? What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think? I see, that might have happened. The question is whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of the trial might change direction. Well, Akane ate the food, didn't she? She didn't get a stomachache. Yeah, it's party dishes. Bound to be party dishes. Did you eat anything wrong? I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it, you brought food from me to the office, right? Just a bit from the dining hall. There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Tara, the cooking. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste. Whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone actually intentionally caused it, I need to clarify that first. I think it was laxatives and party dishes. Yeah, just a little bit from the dining hall. Laxatives. Oof. Yeah, it couldn't have been because Akane ate the food too and she did not get sick at all. No, it's impossible laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekko wasn't the only one who ate the food. Akane ate some of it too. If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel totally fine. Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations. I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation. What the fuck did you just say, bitch? Cease this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah, we already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skink?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what is actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Irons on the store. Yeah, it's the irons on the storage room. Nope, forget. Okay, so our food trip did how they think.
If you answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
They threw a stone at it and hit it? Or maybe they used a remote control.
They probably mess with the breakers.
It doesn't have to be the breakers. Oh. Power supply and a transmitter. Oh. Why did you even say it then? Okay, how they do it. Stone, they use remote control, mess with the breaker. Power supply. Oh, they caused a power surge! There it is. Remember, Kellyanne, read through them all before you make your Oh my gosh, I do this all the time. If you guys watch my last series, you'll know I did. It's just as Mihiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, it's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right? So by leaving those irons in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge. Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout. Oh, fuck you, bro. Nakamura, no. Hold on a second, let me speak too. What the heck? You said the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout. That's inexcusable! Okay. Let's see how this works. Oh, it's the timer. Timer. Oop. Okay. I can't read any of these. Okay. I got advancing. No, because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect. Yeah, it's the Yeah, I did that wrong. Sure, the irons are okay. Yeah. Slash the frick out of you. I couldn't read any of those, so I apologize. It wasn't that I wasn't trying to read them. It's just that I don't read sideways. The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was the air conditioners in the dining hall and the office clicked on. Air conditioners! I don't know. The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m.? Mr. Hands died around that time too.
I see. And the timers were activated the air conditioner and the breakers were tripped and caused a blackout. I see, I understand, indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to max it out. So once they set the air conditioner timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Even so, if Pekka was in the office, it would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably. Indubitably. Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Mount Kuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? That's such a hateful bear. You deserve 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might actually stay dead, you know? Shut up! You just stay quiet. I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built in a high area on the wall that was impossible to reach. We're saying the breaker in the darkness would have been impossible no matter what.
It sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we might actually never find them.
It's alright, you don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hopes like...
Nagito, what the frick? Uh-huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for all of you. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito, what happened? Yeah, this is... weird.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you've been saying this whole time that there's been no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred, but the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hit it and set the timer for the air conditioning. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Bianchi set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we've been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm doing his voice is hard, guys.
Despite the fact that we've been discussed at this length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that just might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story? Yeah, what the fuck is going on, dude? You're like swaying like a palm tree.
Anyway, I have an idea about what we can do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of survival by doubting each other, isn't it better that we get killed for believing?
You are disgusting, sir.
Doesn't that mean
Are you saying we should just give up and die? Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, I can see. Now you guys can see why I don't like him. I'm already understanding.
Suspecting each other like this, there's no way that's healthy behavior. Stop this. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please just take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna... Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one of us one friend would murder another.
Why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
Because they found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say? You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But if there was a clue about a specific person, I think.
I see. Then care to tell me? What's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used the glowing paint as a mark.
Not that. No, not that. I mean, before that.
Before? Excuse me. Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they didn't get close to the table where it was still dark. Let's try examining the situation. Mahira's diagram might be useful here. The diagram of what everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is, and now we're able to move into they were able to move to the table in the dark. This killer has shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to the table in the dark, but first, we're gonna cut the episode off here for now because we're going on way too long. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. I do videos like this every other day. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.